Hi guys. Okay, so from the time that we are little, we are asked what we want to be when we grow up. I mean, we're taught that we all kind of have a destiny or one true path that we are going to find at some point and follow it. And if we're lucky, we start discovering our passion or passions and we eke a career out of that and all is happy and great, right? Well, what about those of us who don't have one clear path? You know, I could say for myself, over the past 6 months alone, I have considered being a full-time actress, being a full-time writer, opening a dance studio, being a pastor, and moving to Africa to become a big cat expert. A long-time childhood dream of mine. Now, a couple months ago, I saw a TED Talk by Emelie Wapnick, who is a self-described artist slash writer slash entrepreneur slash coach slash speaker slash. And she talked about the merit of being a multipotentialite. And what she meant by that is somebody who has multiple passions, a lot of intellectual curiosity, and decides to follow multiple paths. And that we are often taught that one path is the right way, but that multipotentialites bring a lot to the table as well in society. And I felt, in a lot of ways, like she was speaking directly to me. I felt greatly relieved as she was speaking about all of this. And I thought about this channel, actually. Largely, I started it because I figured it was a place where I could workshop multiple modes of expression and share them. However, I can't help also wondering if this multipotentialite path often leads to a lack of follow-through, an incompleteness. I mean, I see the merit in choosing one thing and following it to its end. There can be great satisfaction in that. But I also think, well, if you do that, then are you choosing death for all of your other passions, all of your other aptitudes? And I keep hearing this phrase over and over in my head. A jack of all trades is a master of none. For those of you who have been following Aziz Ansari's show, Master of None, he deeply explores this particular theme at the end of the show. He actually calls to mind a quote of Sylvia Plath's from The Bell Jar, where she talks about sitting under a fig tree and seeing all of her life paths, her possible life paths, in the ripe figs around her. One fig is a famous writer. One fig is a professor. Another is a wife and a mother. Another is a world traveler with multiple lovers. And she says she sits there in indecision for so long that she watches all the figs around her wither and die and leaves empty-handed. And I worry about that. I relate to that just as much as I relate to getting fired up about being a multipotentialite and how cool that can be. So I guess my real question is, in this day and age of something slash something else slash a totally different thing, are we multipotentialites benefiting from not following one path? Or are we suffering a lack of follow-through in a single thing that could be really fulfilling? I don't know. And I am probably not the only one. So anyway, I put this all out there to you guys. I don't know if you have answers, but I wanted to discuss. So thanks for listening. We'll figure it out together, hopefully.